1 in 11 million. That's your odds of being in a fatal aviation accident. Safer than driving. Safer than walking. Safer than riding a bicycle. But this wasn't always true. Aviation wasn't born safe. It became safe. Through obsession. Through failure. Through lessons written in courage. In the early days, flying was adventure with risk. Materials failed. Engines quit. Weather was a guess. Pilots relied on instinct, and too often, instinct wasn't enough. Every crash taught a lesson. The lessons cost lives. Then came a shift. Not in technology first, in mindset. The question changed from can we fly? To how do we fly and come home? Here's what changed everything. Aviation stopped hiding mistakes. Near misses were reported. Crashes were investigated. Data was shared globally. Black boxes didn't just record. They taught. Every anomaly became a curriculum. Every incident, a blueprint for prevention. Redundancy became doctrine. One hydraulic system? Not enough. 3. One engine? Not enough. 2, 3, or 4. One flight computer? Not enough. Quadruple. Independent power sources. Backup instruments. Alternate control paths. If one system fails, others take over, instantly, silently. But redundancy isn't just hardware, it's human. Crew resource. Management teaches that the best decision isn't always the captain's, it's the one the crew reaches together. Speaking up isn't disrespect, it's duty. And training evolved. Simulators don't just teach procedures. They rehearse calm, engine failures, fires, zero visibility landings. Pilots don't just learn to fly, they learn to think under pressure, to lead when it matters most. Safety isn't a feature, it's a culture. Built one lesson, one life, one flight at a time. Modern aircraft don't just fly, they monitor. They predict, they protect, and they do it thousands of times per second. Take envelope protection. Fly-by-wire systems don't just respond to pilot input. They filter it, prevent stalls, block overspeed, maintain safe angles of attack. The aircraft won't let you fly it into danger. Not because it doesn't trust you, because it's designed to protect you. Then there's TCAS, Traffic Collision Avoidance System. It doesn't wait for air traffic control. It talks directly to nearby aircraft. If a conflict is detected, it issues resolution advisories. Climb now. Pilots trained to obey. Because in the sky, seconds matter. Here's what passengers never see: predictive maintenance. Sensors monitor engine vibration, hydraulic pressure, electrical loads. AI analyzes trends. A bearing showing early wear? Flagged before it fails. A wire showing insulation fatigue? Replaced before it shorts. Maintenance isn't reactive. It's predictive. Weather avoidance isn't guesswork. Radar scans ahead. Lightning detection maps storms. Turbulence forecasting uses real-time data from thousands of flights. Pilots don't fly into danger. They route around it. Because the safest flight isn't the fastest. It's the smoothest. And when the unexpected happens, systems respond. Fire suppression activates automatically. Depressurization triggers oxygen masks. Emergency descent protocols engage. Not by panic. By design. But technology alone isn't enough. The final layer of safety isn't silicon. It's human judgment. Trained. Calm. Decisive. Technology is brilliant. But aviation's greatest safety feature isn't titanium or code, it's people. Trained, drilled, and conditioned to think in layers. Pilots don't just memorize checklists, they internalize them. Every item has a purpose. Every step has a reason. And in an emergency, muscle memory takes over. Not panic, procedure. But it's not just the flight deck. Cabin crew train for evacuations, medical emergencies, and security threats. Dispatchers monitor weather, fuel, and alternates. Maintenance technicians sign off on every bolt. Air traffic controllers sequence arrivals like chess masters. Aviation isn't a solo act. It's a network of vigilance. Here's a truth that changes how you see every flight. Aviation has a safety culture built on admitting mistakes. Near misses are reported without punishment. Data is shared globally. Lessons learned in one country prevent accidents in another. This isn't bureaucracy. It's collective wisdom. And fatigue management is now science, not guesswork. Duty time limits, rest requirements, circadian rhythm training. Because a tired pilot isn't a safe pilot. Airlines don't just schedule flights. They schedule human performance. But humans aren't perfect. So systems catch errors, cross-verification, two-person rules for critical actions. If one pilot misses a step, the other catches it. If both miss it, the computer flags it, layers upon layers. Because in aviation, redundancy isn't backup. It's doctrine. And when technology and training align, miracles become routine. A plane can land in zero visibility using instrument guidance alone. It can navigate around storms using predictive radar. It can communicate its position to controllers hundreds of miles away via satellite. But even the most advanced system has one non-negotiable requirement: it must bring people home. The sky isn't finished evolving, and neither is safety. The next chapter isn't about reacting to risk. It's about predicting it, preventing it, eliminating it. First, AI-assisted safety. Machine learning analyzes millions of flight hours. It spots patterns humans miss, a subtle vibration trend, a recurring procedural deviation, a weather correlation. AI doesn't replace judgment. It sharpens it. Second, connected aircraft. Real-time data sharing between planes, ground stations, and satellites. If one aircraft encounters turbulence, others are warned instantly. If an engine shows early signs of wear, maintenance is alerted before departure. Safety isn't isolated, it's networked. And then there's autonomy, not to replace pilots, to support them. Autonomous systems can handle routine tasks, monitor systems continuously, and assist in edge cases. The goal isn't pilotless flight. It's error-proof flight. But innovation isn't just about new tech. It's about timeless principles. Simplicity, clarity, redundancy. The best safety systems disappear. You don't notice them. You just arrive. And as aircraft get cleaner, quieter, and smarter, the promise remains unchanged: to connect people. Safely, reliably, wonderfully. The next time you board a flight, remember, you're not just stepping into a vehicle. You're stepping into a century of lessons. Thousands of innovations. One shared mission: to bring you home. We didn't just make flying safe, we made safety fly. If this deep dive into aviation safety moved you, hit subscribe. Drop your question about flight safety or your most reassuring travel experience in the comments. And remember, every safe landing is a testament to human diligence. Keep looking up.